Okay, really quick, y'all. I gotta talk about Aaliyah, the Princess of R&B, the biopic Lifetime film. Okay, did anybody watch it? It came on last night, which was Saturday, November the 15th, 8 o'clock on Lifetime. If you are my Facebook friend, you already know how I feel about it. You watched me talk as I watched it. Facebook, get at me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/ Miss Eye Candy, ICANDI. And you can see what I do when I talk. Because I talk about certain shows. Like, I know everybody be tweeting and stuff like that. And I really don't do it. The only thing I tweet about for real is wrestling. But I will talk about, like, I talk about Scandal on Facebook. I talk about like movies, uh like basically the biopics. Like I did TLC and I just did Aaliyah and I will be doing Whitney Houston and I do the award shows on Facebook. So you can get at me on those. If you don't like people that update a whole bunch on them days, then you might not want to be my friend because I go ham, especially on Thursdays with Scandal. But Aaliyah. So the young lady name is Alexander something. I'm sorry. That played Aaliyah. She's a cute girl. Um, yeah, she's a cute girl. Okay, so what do I think about the movie? I do feel like the girl tried her best. I'm trying to be as positive as possible because I don't, I know people say like just because you don't look like them, don't mean you can't act and all that. And okay, that's great, and I understand that. There have been plenty of biopics, movie about people that the person didn't look like the person, but they became the person, like Angela Bassett and Thin Line. No, not Thin Line. What is it? What's that got to do with it? As Tina Turner, she don't look like Tina Turner, but in that movie she was Tina. Jamie Foxx, my husband in my mind, he was Ray Charles. No, put them two next to each other. Jamie Foxx as Jamie Foxx. He don't look like Ray Charles, but he was Ray Charles. Like I love Jamie. I love Jamie. Okay, and I forgot I was watching Jamie. I thought I was watching Ray Charles. Will Smith as Muhammad Ali. He was Muhammad Ali. Um, Halle Berry as Dorothy Dandridge. She was Dorothy Dandridge. It is very hard, you know what I'm saying, to say that it's not just about the look. The person does need to favor them, or at least the makeup, the hair, like make them favor them. And I see they try enough in the Aaliyah movie, but it was just missing something for me. The, she just didn't have Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up watching Aaliyah. Okay, I grew up on her music, so I was born during Aaliyah. Okay, I used to have the hair on my eye. Okay, I was a fan of Aaliyah, and for me, it's just you gotta appeal to the fans, the ones that loved her and that was like there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this young lady. She was young and clearly she, I guess she's tried to study up on Aaliyah, which is great, but yeah, okay. I mean, nice try, young lady. Nice try. I'm gonna just say nice try for her. Um, who cast R. Kelly? Okay, who did that? Who was he? Why was he R. Kelly? Like, why was he R. Kelly? Why? Like, he shouldn't have been R. Kelly. I didn't understand that at all. I was lost. Like, what? Who is this guy? And he didn't even look like R. Kelly. Didn't even like. I don't know R. Kelly personally, so it's hard for me to say R. Kelly don't act like that. But like, it just didn't. It didn't work. I was like, what? Okay, so it was nice to see the R. Kelly and Aaliyah story, to see how their relationship happened and that they did indeed, according to this movie, get married, um, and everything. Because we've been saying it for years, and now we just got a little bit of proof through the movie, um, that they did have something going on. She was 15 and he was 27. He was almost twice her age. He was old enough to be her big ass brother. Okay, he almost wanted to be her damn daddy because teenagers can have kids. This dude like was 27 and she was 15. As a parent, I would have whooped R. Kelly's ass. I do understand why her parents did what they did, the way they just made them end it. And because her career was starting, they didn't want to, I guess, a scandal for her career and to ruin that kind of stuff. But I don't know if I would have been thinking like that. Just the mother in me, I would have tried to whoop his ass. Like, I would have, oh my goodness. And then so he take Aaliyah at 15 years old off and he marries her on their own, change her age, and they just get married. Like, really, Robert? Really? Really? I mean, you know, we done seen the sex tapes and he like little girls. Obviously, clearly, we know this. But I'm just saying, like, to see it on TV, air in the movie or whatever. I wonder what R. Kelly felt when he saw this stuff air. If he saw it, if he boycotted it or whatever. But I was just like, oh, man, I would have whooped his ass. This is a 27-year-old grown man kissing on your 15-year-old daughter, though. Like, I'm a mama, so I was ready to whoop R. Kelly's ass watching it. Like, oh, hell nah. No, I don't care. Ain't no chemistry. She's like a little girl. What is wrong with you? You grown as... Baby. Could not be me. Couldn't. Yeah, I'd have been on Snap. Couldn't do it. Okay, so shows that. I mean, like I'm saying, the storyline or whatever was good because we got to see some stuff that we haven't never actually had, you know, like cleared up. So that was good as far as that. And I condone. I'm not condemn. I just applaud the writers and the producers and directors for giving us a story. But it was just like, you know, when a good movie comes together, the actors and the actresses have to have, the cast of the film have to have good chemistry, and the cast wasn't really having good chemistry, and it was killing it for me. It was nice to see that Aaliyah's mom was the one that came with the little hair in the face thing and everything like that. Major disappointment was Missy Elliott and Timberland. I mean, Timberland, that was his bad choice. Like, really, this is supposed to be Timberland? But Missy Elliott, y'all, when I saw Missy, I was like, oh, hell no. I wanted to change the channel because how do you, cast a plus-size, brown-skinned African-American woman and make her some tall, skinny, kind of lighter-complected woman? Like, for me, as a brown-skinned African-American woman, I feel like Missy being a brown chick very much is significant as far as hip hop community, because, you know, a lot of times they choose a lighter complected women to do certain things and to get, you know, to a certain level because of their complexion. And Missy Elliott, you know, got in the game off of talent, okay? Off of her talent, period. And I'm not saying that she's not a, you know, a pretty woman, because Missy Elliott is actually a beautiful woman, and she was a pretty woman as a big girl, but that just wasn't what, you know what I mean, the media liked to portray. And she was able to cross those boundaries, and to not show that was crazy to me. Like, she was a plus size woman, okay? She was a brown skin woman, and she could dance her ass off. She could rap her ass off. She could produce her ass off. She had skills. She had talent alone. And y'all, like, just kind of threw that to the side and just casted something. What happened? Was there no big brown girls auditioning for this role? Because I don't understand how you couldn't get somebody that could favor Missy Elliott. Like, that's crazy. There are a million actresses out here, and you couldn't get nobody. Like, that was just nuts to me. That was nuts to me. I was just like, I'm a Missy fan, so I was really pissed. Like, what? So, that was crazy. The dude that was Dame Dash looked nothing like Dame Dash. Dame Dash was always chubby, and this is some little skinny, tall dude kind of look. The casting was crazy. What was the casting directors doing? Because that was completely off. The casting was all the way off. And I did like to see how Aaliyah and Dame met. That was cool. It was very rushed, though. Like, I felt like a lot of stuff, you know, as far as the story, the depth of the storylines was missing. Like, you know, when Aaliyah and R. Kelly broke up, was it just like that? Y'all can't see each other no more, and that's it? They never heard from each other no more. He got married. She cried. That was it. How did he feel when she started changing her image? How did he feel when she started becoming a little more popular? How did he feel? This was her husband when she passed. Like, this was stuff I want to know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Missy and Timberland, they only had like one scene, and they were a vital part of Aaliyah's career and her life. They were not only producers for two of her albums, but they were great friends of hers. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? Because I know she was really close to DMX, and wasn't she cool with Genuine? Like, what was these people like? I needed to know a little bit more. You know? And another thing that was jacked up, like the young lady, that the Alex girl, like no shade to her. I'm definitely not trying to shade her because I don't know her, and she seems like she could be, you know, very talented, but she did the vocals for Aaliyah, and I was just like, it was some songs I was like, oh my gosh, like what, like I knew that they didn't have the rights to the music, which ruined it because Aaliyah, her music is what got us. So to not be able to hear Aaliyah's music was disappointing. And then the girl was cracking, hitting bad notes on certain songs, and it was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what you guys have me watching? This is just so bad. So, Wendy Williams, you got a lot of explaining to do, baby girl. Like, I don't know what you thought we was gonna think, but it was not. It was not. Timberland was going in. The real Timberland was going in. Like, I hope y'all ain't watching this. He was posting all these memes. Like, it was like, is it memes or is it memes? Is it memes? Whatever. He was posting those pictures with the, you know, jokes, comments, and stuff. It just wasn't good. I can't even give it thumbs down. Hopefully they do it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm very afraid for Whitney. I'm scared about Whitney because Lifetime rushed this movie. Like when they rushed the whole Dame Dash. They was like the last 15 minutes, they like threw together real fast. We got to put all this in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It was like very rushed. And the way, you know, they showed, you know, they could have showed us up to, you know, how it was when they died. Like, how was that last video shoot? You know, show us. And then show us the aftermath of it. Like when the TLC movie was out, we got to see the aftermath and family and friends and, you know, whatever. So for me, I need a little bit more, you know, as far as the story. Like I like that they was trying to give us the story, but they should have gave us more story and explain more stuff. Stuff wasn't really explained. It was still kind of left like, what? And then the acting was just like the chemistry of the cast wasn't good. The cast was not the right choice for the cast, and then the acting wasn't that good. It was filmed like a Lifetime movie, which it was, but it wasn't like one of them Lifetime movies that it should have looked like a Lifetime movie, you know? So I didn't like it. It's sad. But, you know, what did you guys think? Did you watch it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Yeah, what did you think? What's your favorite Aaliyah song? Mine is Back and Forth. That was my stuff. I was introduced to Aaliyah with that song, and that's just my joy, you know. But I love Aaliyah. There's plenty of songs of hers that I love, but back, forth and forth, that was just my stuff. And I used to do this, like I said, y'all. I was definitely in my eye girl. I still do it. So rest in peace to baby girl Lee, princess of R&B. I'm sorry they did not do you justice, give your story any justice in this damn movie, and hopefully we can get another one. Somebody else, you know, maybe not Lifetime. Maybe you should go. The family should go to, you know, actual production company. To get on the big screen, or go to VH1. Did y'all notice that VH1 was showing TLC at the same time? Shade, honey, shade. Okay, well, I gotta go. So let me know what you guys think about the movie. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry my house is a mess, but I've been sick and I gotta clean up now. So talk to you guys later. Deuces.